We had a wall built, finished, but a few days later, after heavy rain, it started to move. But up to 20 mil, not being safe, we take it down, investigate why. On doing that, we've now exposed the floor opening here and found it's not solid, it's not as safe for the weight of the building on it.
Well, I've had a call from the builders. They've asked me in to say that there's going to be some extensions to the construction programme. It's already very late, and I'm not at all pleased that it's going to go even further. It's very bad news. I can't see this opening going into December. If it does, it's going to really destroy our Christmas market. It's not what I want to hear at all. I've been looking for ways in which to shorten the construction programme. Instead, it's going the other way around. So I want to hear some pretty good answers why things are being delayed.
I've revised the construction programme down. It's still very much in the same form that it was previously.
A new project manager has taken over. It's now running 11 weeks late. This is costing Iqbal £14,000 a week.
I'm paying rent, and each of those weeks, just like ebbing away, what we all know is a very tight cash flow. Yeah. So it's not just a question that I want to be open as early as possible because, I just want to have my rest and start playing. It's much more serious than that. It's a question that, can my business survive those extra few weeks?
It couldn't be any worse than that. I mean, you might as well have told me it's going to finish on Christmas Day, because that whole month is just gone. The most important month of the year is gone. We're already behind schedule, so we will be losing money every day we go into December. We're in serious trouble.
So much money and so many people have been invested, and I used to ask him questions again and again, how it was going to work, and would it be all right in the end? Would he be liable for any of this money?
Hey Mark, how are you? Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, how have you been?
Very well, thanks. Yourself?
Good, very well, thanks.
Good.
Can we show you around what's been happening in here?
How are we progressing?
One of the biggest investors, Mark Whitehead, comes to visit the site.
Indeed.
Under the current construction programme, they'll finish on the 15th of December. Now, that really bugs up Christmas for us.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's, which was my biggest concern.
Yeah,
I
mean, always,
like
yeah.
All of us,
Yeah, and in that time from the 15th to, say, the 30th, we'll have private parties and trials and training and launch the public on the New Year's Eve. So we'll be able to market between us enough, do like a really special menu for that one night,
right,
£100 a head, and so we've got it open in the year 2000 and go for the big celebrity
My only
parties.
concern there, Iqbal, would be most people are already making arrangements for New Year's Eve already.
Oh, sure. I'm pretty sure that we can fill it.
Right. That's on the basis that it's finished by the 15th.
Yeah.
Back to the office, please. I was very shocked at the lack of progress, to be honest, since I was last down here. I've been travelling through my own work, and I'm a little annoyed that he's not further down, not Iqbal, but the builders are not further down the road than they should be. It's there's a hell of a lot of work to be done there, I've got money tied up in this place, and obviously I want to put it to work sooner rather than later, so I'm very disappointed.
We missed out. Charlie's Angels were going to have their premiere party at the Cinnamon Club. We had to turn it down. Westlife's record company wanted to hire us. They had to turn it down. And we're already on that A list. When I heard this thing about Charlie's Angels, I had on a Friday afternoon, I was glum for the whole weekend. I just thought, like, God, what we could have been doing.
The chef arrives from India to plan the menu and get ready for the grand opening.
Do you think it's different from India? It's no different.
No, it's not. No, but anyway,
you're welcome to London Prison.
Oh, right. Wonderful.
It's the best present you ever had in London.
Archana must have asked me about 20 times, where's your black umbrella? Where's your black umbrella? And I said, I have a picture of the Westminster Library in my mind. The picture in my mind is of a standalone building, huge, 2 levels. The facade is going to be white or red?
What do you reckon?
It seems like it's going to be red. Is it white? Is it red?
It's red.
Is it? Great. Good.
Yep. Going on.
Oh.
So this is the building.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
All of this.
Oh, amazing.
It's all our frontage.
Absolutely amazing. In terms of the architecture, this is exactly what I had in mind. I mean, this is exactly what I thought It would have arches, it would have domes, it would have these pillars. Beautiful.
Meanwhile, Iqbal's run out of money again. He has to make a hard decision.
I've been remortgaging my flat because there's been an overrun in the building costs and new monies need to be raised, quite a lot of money. So before I go to the shareholders and ask them if they can add to what's being paid for, I'm going to put my own flat on the line. If push came to shove, I'll be without a home.
With no kitchen to work in, Vivek and his wife Arshana take in the sights of London.
That big red light that you see there, if you take a left from there, that's Great Smith Street, okay? Then you go ahead, straight ahead, on the same street, and on the right-hand side you'll find Cinema Club. So
you couldn't have asked for any better location.
No, you couldn't have asked for a better location than that, yeah. That is it.
That's it?
That entire big building, that red facade.
Okay.
The first floor is apartments, actually. They've been converted into apartments. The ground floor and the basement is the restaurant.
Amazing.
The cost is approaching £2.5 million. Iqbal and his shareholders are in danger of losing everything.
We need another £350,000, and so I'm asking them to see whether they'd increase their own investment, firstly. If they're not willing to do that, whether they can lend the company the money to fund the additional costs, or to help me find new investors.
It looks originally. We've seen replicas of it all over the world.
Yeah, I know. This is like having a vacation in London. Sometimes I get so homesick that I feel like going back. Every morning I would get up and think, oh, where am I? This is not home. Then I do feel homesick a lot, yeah.
If we went into receivership, after they've taken all the charges they have over the property at the restaurant and my property, they could try and bankrupt me in the process. I mean, it'd be a malicious thing to do because I've got no other assets which I'm hiding from them, but that is, again, an option open to them.
There's no money for vital kitchen equipment. The builders wait again.
Hi, Gray.
John, hi, it's Iqbal.
Hi, Iqbal.
We've got a bit of a problem, John, that you know about this cooker hood that's supposed to be going in. Well, it's not going to be coming on time. We're supposed to have given them a check today. I don't know exactly what day that we will be able to issue that check and where that leaves us, because I know this is on a critical path.
That's going to push the programme in the kitchen back. Well, it's going to be 2 weeks, Iqbal.
2 weeks?
2 weeks.
So we're going to have to delay that launch, way past the 14th of February.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, this is like yet another delay now for us.
Yeah.
The builders leave for an extended Christmas break. In the new year, Iqbal manages to remortgage his flat and find 2 willing investors. The kitchen equipment can now be paid for. The restaurant is now scheduled to open at the end of March, 6 months late. More consultants arrive from a public relations firm. Iqbal can finally plan his party with the stars.
On March the 21st, it's so close to when the building work is due to finish. It just takes one hit. It could be like something goes on the roof with the air conditioning.
You can have a plan B, you know, even if this is not finished, you literally could have a hard hat party, but you could be serving eats and drinks in an unfinished environment.
Let's agree now. Is everyone agreed? 21st of March is a cocktails party. It's a drinks party with kebabs and canapes and...
It's the press I'm worried about. My short list of press is 500.
Your short list?
500? It's like a bloody army. I mean, it can't all be work. I mean, it can't...
They're not all going to come. How many invitations do you get to parties that you don't go? I probably get 10 a week, and I might go to one.
Still dreaming of his restaurant like no other, Iqbal flies in 9 more chefs from India and accommodates them above a Chinese restaurant in East London.
So that's why we got you one-way tickets. Our opening party will be on the 21st, and we're going to have 300 to 400 people come that night. It's going to be, it's not a sit-down dinner. There'll be like cocktails and canapes. It's going to be very high profile. There's going to be lots of cameras and photographers and press. Everyone has to go away from that first party even thinking that, wow, this Cinema Club experience is something special.
So are you all excited? Is anybody scared? Yeah, you're the only one who's going to be scared.
Whilst they wait for the kitchen to be finished, the chefs go sightseeing.
Yeah, that's gold. That's all gold. That's all pure gold. There are a whole lot of MPs who go out to various different restaurants to eat because this is the most common thing. People unlike India, don't carry lunch boxes with them when they when they go for work. Here, everybody eats outside, and whether it's a sandwich, whether it's a quick meal or whatever else. And with the profile of restaurant that we're intending to open, we will have a great share of all these important people coming over to have lunch and things, which also means that we've got to be quick for lunch.
Big problem now every day what to do with all these chefs. I've got 10 of them. And this kitchen isn't even ready to get them training.
Well, this is the main restaurant area. It's all the way over to that side, and then we've got another gallery level.
It's hard to imagine that within the next 10 days, people will be coming here. Well, I'm sure they'll make it. So you made up the whole...
Exactly. That's what we do.
And no wonder it's taking so long.
And we've got these laser systems. You don't have to switch on any taps. You just put your hand out there, and it will sense that your hand is there, and automatically water comes out.
Oh, dear. I could have one of them in my kitchen.
As well as chefs, Iqbal needs staff to disprove the miserable gits comment. He's holding interviews, but no Indian waiters turn up.
We're going to have a lot of politicians in here, and so it's going to be very important to know, when people like from Labour sit next to Conservatives, you don't want to sit them too close to each other. There's going to be a lot of journalists come who will be interviewing ministers and things, so we'll always need to keep them apart. So very quickly, you're going to have to know who all the political editors are, who all the main politicians are. Are you very familiar with the political scene?
With the French political scene.
Yeah, which is very interesting at the moment. But, how do you feel about handling the kind of, like, here we're going to have like high-profile, like serious politicians, celebrities.
Sir Duchess of York, and I enjoy working with people that have got profiles.
Right. You don't just become a figure in the record.
No, I don't start shaking and fall to pieces.
No, okay. Any other questions you need to ask me, or?
When you open?
Well, I want to know that myself, yeah.
I'll drop the big bombshell now, just to let all of you know that there is an outside possibility that we might not be ready with this kitchen in terms of gas or electricity. So what can we do? You have any ideas?
We can use the tandoor, the coal.
Absolutely. We have 3 big clay ovens here. It's a test of our characters to see how much we are able to deliver when the going gets tough, isn't it? So is that exciting enough? You're not scared?
I'm not scared.
Chef is scared.
You'll deliver?
We all will deliver.
It's vital the tandoor ovens are lit and seasoned 48 hours before use.
It's quite a special moment in every restaurant thing when you light up the fire for the first time.